Let's go!
Caitlyn trailer in the 2XKO news. That's what her band is called, right? The Caitlyn trailer in the 2XKO news. Yeah, I have not had a chance to review it all, but dude, 2XKO is going through it. There's like patch notes and everything. Holy moly. And to be honest, I saw something on Sejam's stream earlier, which is like the season 1 battle pass. And it had literally like techno, almost like tactical punk costumes for like a ton of characters. It's similar to the same way that like Tekken had. And I'm like, oh no, they have it for Warwick. And I'm like, well, that looks kind of neat. Think I'm gonna have to log in and get that shit. Caitlyn reveal trailer. All right. Looks very similar to what we saw before. All right. Chill.
Sheriff Kierman, sighting target. Consider this your warning shot.
Ah, so she's Flippy Dippy. Cirque du Soleil sniper rifle. With traps? Yeah? Damn, this is reminding me a lot of Exard Elfelt. And Strive Elfelt.
Care to join me?
Because she like flips over and drops something?
One moment.
Interesting. I think she has a lot of a mega wind up to her animations. Like a lot of like, she feels like she's moving very slowly through things, you know? What the hell is that? Aegis Reflector?
One clear shot is all I need.
Oh, this is a better costume.
Cheers.
Oh, she's got a sandwich. It looks like she has a really easy sandwich. That's actually Aegis Reflector.
Headshot. Keep thinking you're clever.
What the hell was that rainbow gun thing?
Nice try.
Bro, this so much looks like Elfelt combo stuff.
Like I said, I don't miss.
Huh.
You can't avoid my sights.
I think she looks pretty good. I think there's only one criticism I immediately have. The gun feels weak, and not like weak as in it's not visual, not like going to be good. I think it's going to be very good. I feel like when she shoots people, it doesn't look like it has a lot of impact or power. Like, hold on a second. Let me look at something. There's a cool sound. That one felt good. Yeah, sometimes it feels on point. It feels very like something about it does not feel strong. I didn't feel that on Jinx necessarily, not a ton. Feels like an airsoft gun, yeah, like it's silenced, or maybe that's because of it. It's supposed to be silenced. You can hold the shot. Ah, that might be what it is. There might be a distinguishment between a normal shot to a more powerful shot. Headshots have more impact. Wait, what? We have to check out the breakdown. You telling me where she hits you has a different result? Okay, so that starts to make sense. Is this how she looks in the show? What's with the hat? What's with her giant Abe Lincoln top hat? British, that's why. Gabna? I think I like the other costume significantly more. Like, this one actually looks really cool. She's a really old character. She's like from OG League.
Cheers.
This one's more closer to Arcane. Just a bit modernized.
Case closed. Headshot.
Yeah. This one actually looks cool.
Thinking you're clever.
Oh, that looks like a cool move.
Nice try. Shall we?
Very cool smear frames, right? This looks neat. I think they're getting better at some visual representation of like characters and stuff. Look at that. Wow. It's very keyframey. It's holding keyframe a lot, but the smear frames are helping, dude. I think some of this stuff looks great. Very good key poses? Yeah.
Shall we?
I like it.
Like I said.
To me, she also like I think in general, for some reason, what they did with Elfelt in like Guilty Gear Strive is just fascinating to me. Like taking the obvious like super generic like waifu girl and then turning her into what they turned her into in Strive with like the crazy ass rock chick was like interesting twist. But then her gameplay also changed a lot. She became like much more straightforward offense, which is why I'm super fascinated by what she's going to turn into. But I love the way her moves look. I just like the way like a lot of her attacks look in Guilty Gear Strive. And they're doing something very similar here. Well, it's all about guns with flippy dips, you know, flippy dips and guns.
You can't avoid my sights.
Okay. I don't think it's exactly everything I wanted, but I think it's pretty cool. I think she does look very good. If this is the beginning of the process for the first season of characters, then kind of looking forward to it. Caitlyn's move list. Yeah, give me this. Hold on a second with my face over here. So there's the differentiating. Okay, so that's why there was ones that don't feel as powerful. There's like no hit stop on them. What the hell? Go back, go back. Ah, I see. Okay, so you can shoot and then add modifiers. Okay. Right. Ooh, that was cool. Wow, go back. Neat. Dude, she can easily sandwich. She's gonna be good. Straight up, she's gonna be good. She has no problem sandwiching. Like, not every character gets access to this shit, chat. Like some characters do, and they're like some of the best in the game. She can corner steal and sandwich. She's gonna be good. No matter what, she's gonna be good. Yeah, I might swap her out with Darius just to try it out. What does sandwich mean? So great observation. What the hell does sandwich mean? In 2XKO, a game with very free-flowing tag, one of the biggest goals in 2XKO is to call an assist and then switch sides with your point character. So the assist stays over here, the enemy's right there, and you just crossed up in some way. That's called sandwiching because it allows this character to then do a follow-up attack and then tag back to the other person, whether you're doing like an overhead or a low or some wild thing. So it's called a sandwich because you're sticking the opponent in between two characters. Like the team that I play doesn't have that. And like about half the roster, it's actually pretty difficult to do that, to have the ability to switch sides and then occupy both that space like immediately. It's kind of hard to set that up against like, you know, meaties and all that kind of stuff, people that are waking up. So again, other characters have this. Echo can do it pretty easily. Yasuo just does it. He has straight the Red Ranger dash through. That was what made Red Ranger so friggin' good, and Power Rangers as well. A lot of other characters can do it, but many of them can't. They cannot. So that's the whole point of this. Is that you have a side stealing move where you're just going to do button, call assist, roll through. The assist covers the roll through. After the assist hits or doesn't hit, the opponent's going to be blocking or being hit. This character is going to do an attack. That's an overhead or a low or something, and then tag back to the other person or not. And if you have freestyle, you can tag back and then tag back again. Good GFL. Most of these situations will result in the person getting opened up, even at a high level. 90% of the time, if you're on the receiving end of one of these, you're getting opened up. In summary, having a side switch, a built-in side switch for a character is very powerful in this game, from like lowest level to highest level. Yeah, Echo Caitlyn, Jesus, man. Jesus. So she can sit and hold the shot. She needs some cooler costumes. That's all I gotta say. I think this costume's kind of lame. She looks like she came from a party city. And if that's still the OG League design, then I still feel the same about the OG League design. This is a cool move. Wow. The amount of hit stun on that, wow. The cupcake traps really remind me of the strawberry grenades from Xrd. That is, wait, what just happened there? So it blows up and then it hits you? Right. Weird. It's a low. It's a Yordle trap, if you remember correctly. Ah, so it's a reference. Okay. Hunter Predator? No. No. Chad, if you want Hunter Predator, that's called Troubleshooter in DNF Duel. This is closer to Hishku 10 Predator, where it's like about a lot of zoning and then close range a little bit. If we're going to talk the DNF reference, that was actually, Troubleshooter was the closest thing we ever got to Hunter Predator. Which is why I liked him so much. Because Hunter Predator is mad fun. What the hell was that? What? Go back. Oh, so she has to, she jumps up and then does it. So you can jump up and then cancel the jump. The jump is part of the animation. It's not like you're just dive kicking out of nowhere. Okay. IAD? Nah, I almost guarantee you it's not an IAD. I think the jump is part of the animation. Remember that movie that had Gun Fu? That movie was called Equilibrium, and it was called Gun Kata. Chat, what is the Gun Kata character of fighting games? I'd argue it's actually Gunslinger. Noelle, that's a great call. Noelle from BlazBlue was just straight up Gun Kata. Gunslinger is an unoriginal bitch in comparison to what Noelle was doing in BlazBlue. That's a really good. It's absolutely Noelle. Max knows way more about BlazBlue than I would have thought. Dude, I haven't played a lot of it, but I've been inundated with BlazBlue shit since 2008. I know who Noelle and Arakune is and shit, and the squirrel chick. Moving on. Oh. She can reflect shots. Yeah, I think this super feels a little weak. You know what I would have liked? This is just me being a bitch. I think this super just comes across as like just a shot that you can aim. I think it needs a like a stinger buildup where like from an audio perspective or a visual perspective, there's like a buildup of some kind. Like the screen is like, you know, there's like a vignette pulling it around the character. Where it's like there's a time to it, and as it builds up and occupies that time, it's like a build up, bam, and then it like goes off. If it diluted the music or something like that when she did it, it would like, it's right now it's just her aiming, and so if it like, not a speed line, but like built up, you know, eliminate a lot of the other factors when the shot is before happening, because it feels like it's just a shot. It's just a shot. As they already do the vignette. See, check it out. Normal brightness. When she gets into it, see how it does it? See, it's doing it, but it's doing it, it does it immediately. It needs to like build up. Interesting. Yeah, Hawkeye has that. Hawkeye is just one big arrow, but it builds up to it and it like goes silent for a moment, bam, and then you get hit from wherever the hell you are. Don't all supers do that. That might just be a super thing. Gimlet is a good example of how they could do it. So, large buildup, the windup is there, and then bam, they get shot. There's like a big moment to it. Anyway, small criticism. I think some of the criticisms I got over some of the visuals on this character is that the gun just feels not necessarily super impactful. Oh, you know who's got a great gun? Brother, Happy Chaos. I mean, F him, screw him, but Happy Chaos is a really good gun. Just in terms of like how it looks and feels when you shoot a gun. Happy Chaos is a very good, like long-range weapon. This is a cool super though, I like it. Impact frame's neat. Now, I think she looks pretty good. I was thinking that I'm probably gonna pass. That was my initial thought, where it's like, there might be some other things that I would prefer to play instead. But now I'm most likely just going to download the PlayStation. I want to get on that battle pass. I want to get some stuff. And I would love to team her up with Warwick to see how it goes. Because she does look like she's going to be pretty fun. I just need some other colors. I need other colors and another costume, man. This just aggressively isn't doing it for me. All right, here, this is important to me. We find projectiles lead a lot to a lot of chaos and unclear outcomes, so we're making changes to their functionality. I haven't read this yet. I'm going to assume some projectiles, maybe not all of them, need to go away on hit or block. Just throwing that out there. That shit feels mad unfair. Maybe not every single thing, but there's a lot of lingering horseshit on the screen when I play 2xKO from some of the projectile characters. And it's like, brother. We find a lot of projectiles lead to chaos. Most projectiles will be deleted when you hit an opponent's champion, or an assist if they fired that projectile. Thank God. This includes wind wall, time winder, rockets, and mushrooms. Oh, yes. I looked away and I already could feel it. Aerial projectiles now place champs into an interrupt counter hit state during recovery. That will probably be very good against Ari projectiles as well as Echo. That's probably going to be very good. Jumping time winder, whatever the heck it's called. We're removing the ability to charge projectiles. Projectile assists when tagging out. We aren't happy with the gameplay that's emerging from this behavior. I wonder what that specifically sets up. Maybe like an Echo thing? Hitting assist doesn't have much meaning, and it's contributing heavily to runaway. So we're adding a 4-second cooldown when you hit an assist. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Higher level of this game is a shit ton of just the assist does all the work. Almost even more so than like Marvel 2, which is the ultimate assist fighter, at least in the early access, didn't encourage engagement. Like a lot of it didn't. Just didn't want you to engage with it. Just your assist is going to do the job. Peace out. Granted, like, yeah, MSP and Marvel 2, 100%, but MVC2 has an unintentional solution for it, but also intentional. What happens in MVC2 if you get a bad assist call, chat? You touch the characters, you snap them. Snap out only works against the main character, leaving the assist character who just got snapped out into a juggle state. You juggle them till they die. Assist champions peace out if they get hit while KO'd. Was there a body blocking thing that was happening there? Does this mess up a combo? Does it like body block you if you kill an assist? You can't continue the combo? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of body block funk in this game. That if this feels like they're trying to identify that, you know? All 8-frame jabs are now 7-frame jabs. Darius, Alawi, Blitzcrank, and Braum. 8 frames was too slow to contest on defense, so these champions' jabs should feel more usable. Yeah, I barely ever used it with Darius. Darius M is just the better button. That's a little homogenous, you know? But clearly is fulfilling a game design desire. Echo, Yasuo, Ari, and Teemo continue to be overrepresented. We have one targeted nerf each that we expect will bring down their power, as well as a few points of polish. Echo can no longer teleport out of grab recovery. Ah, so teleport reset. Okay. Ari throwing an aerial... I hate this move. Throwing an aerial fireball no longer refreshes her dash. Bro, can I tell you guys a situation? Ari will be like jumping around me like she's Spider-Man in Marvel vs. Capcom, delaying and air dashing and short hopping, and she's just... this chick is just not touching the ground. And I'm sitting here doing my best to try to 2H her or not die. She'll do this thing where she throws out a projectile and it has so much hit stun, hits me from so far away that even though I'm way over here and she hit me from like up here back there, she lands, dashes in and gets 5M and it combos. It's 2 hits. I'm like, there's no way. Like a lot of her jumping attacks are the same way where she does this big long-winded like poke and it hits you from so far and it just, my character's just reeling back for the longest time. She runs in and gets the close range combo. And I'm like, this shit feels unfair. Like what? She can hit me from anywhere in full convert? Like, I don't know about that shit. Yasuo's stand M and down M have significantly more recovery with an improved hitbox on stand M to compensate. Interesting. So stand M hitbox got better, but they will be more punishable? I don't know if that means anything with canceling, right? Teemo's getting his remaining nerfs from the hotfix that went out late last year. This includes potential requirements for badges, less duration. Yeah, Teemo nerfs. Shocking. We have meaningful and targeted changes for other champions. So far, this is general stuff. Others that includes change functionality. Blitzcrank hurt boxes and normals are significantly improved. Often cannot throw out buttons in neutral. Yeah, but now they'll win interactions more often. That's good. Braum keeps unbreakable when performing S2. Enhanced back assist. Back assist will make Braum feel big and strong. Now he has a super usable. Okay. Darius now able to charge apprehend in S1. Apprehend is the hook. So this helps him bait parry. Oh. Allowing you to effectively bait parry while on offense. Thank Christ, dude. I'll just sit here and do a block string and then die. like against anybody that knows what they're doing. I have to severely stagger all my pressure, and as soon as I'm having to start staggering my pressure, it's like, oh, well, people just start jabbing me out of shit. You just want to hold back and mash parry against most stuff, and you will get good results. That's great. I like that change. Jinx's stuff is better on hit. Alawi, neutral H and or just frame do more damage. Mediums do less damage. Hey, that makes sense. Her mediums are mad good. If I can cancel charge knuckle down into footwork at the cost of knuckle down being slightly lower to the ground, slightly worse than neutral, but on offense, it opens up new pressure. Seems cool. Warwick is able to combo airborne opponents easier. Warwick was pretty limited what he could do in the air. Pretty limited. Like once a launcher situation happened, or once you like got people in the air, you pretty much had to go to jumping S1 and then OTG, like do that kind of stuff. Maybe they'll lead to something else. S2 Rekka into super is much more consistent. Chop, chop, chop into super is much more consistent. That felt pretty consistent before. Maybe they gave it better hit stun. What if they gave neutral S2 Rekka the hit stun consistency of DP? I don't even know if he needs that. His overall power is largely the same. Doesn't need to be higher, but he'll feel much more natural to play at a beginner level and intermediate and advanced. It feels like he can hit the limits of Warwick pretty quick, at least to me personally. I like him, you know? That overhead is always going to be very good. Give me a dash through, right? That's what I want. You know what I want? I want there to be run dash through. Just like if I just hold down the run the entire time, I wish he did like a Saberwolf dash through. Hell yeah. Puts him on the other side. Like, let me sandwich. The character feels like he wants to sandwich. And it's just so hard to get Warwick on the opposite side of the opponent, bro. M and overhead dispenser right now. Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. Patch note length. Warwick, Braum, Blitz will have issues we want to clean up on our official launch. Ooh. These champions have patch notes that are quite long and designed to clean up the edges of a variety of moves. Really? We will be focusing on high impact changes moving forward. Large amount of bug fixes. So this is all happening. Wow. January 19th at 10. All right, I'm interested. You got me. Wow. Yeah, bro. I saw this on Sajam stream earlier. What I tell you, chat, it's the tactical punk gear that is literally in Tekken 8. It's the shit that I wear on everything now. This looks cool. Jesus, Echo looks incredible. She looks really good too. Damn, bro. I'm buying the Season 1 Battle Pass. Oh, it's free. Damn, they got me, bitch. That's the thing. They got me. I'm gonna have to level up this battle pass. This is somewhere in there. How much is that grind out? That's my question. Yeah, how much are we gonna have to play it out for this? I don't know. I was gonna pass, but now I gotta play.